How's it going? As you can see from the title, hopefully you can see this from the title. I'm gonna shut this real quick. We are on the streets of Lincoln, Nebraska right now. I have the Capitol right out the door over my shoulder here. We are gonna go do a quick walkthrough on the Capitol. Oh, I forgot to mention, my name's Dave. Welcome to Van Camp 402. I am a retired Omaha firefighter. I am married and I do have 3 awesome boys. Just enjoy getting out, doing a little van camping and exploring the Midwest a little bit, and thanks for coming along with me. We're just out here doing some adventures, so thank you so much for coming along. I am in a spot where, and I honestly think I could probably just end up being here for the night if I needed to. I have a couple criteria for where I want to stay and how I want this to work. Let's talk about that for a second. On any camp, doesn't matter where I'm at, main criteria is safety, right? I mean, feel good in a campground, feel good in a rest area, any of those types of things. You got to pay attention to that. And I want to make sure I have a good feel for where we are here in Lincoln. A couple of things with parking on the street, and I don't think he runs his channel anymore, but if you go back and look through Homeless Firefighter, that guy, he was out in California, and he's a firefighter from California, and he lived out of a Toyota Tacoma pickup truck for years, saving up to buy a house out there. Really smart move. Really, he was single, young, really cool channel, and I really wish he would have kept it going. But he always talked about, because he would park on the street a lot, and he would like lay awake at night worrying that someone was going to just, a drunk driver or somebody would just plow into the back of your vehicle because you're on the street. And that is something that's a huge concern for me. I'm a pretty big target and laying in here and just getting whacked. So I do have a couple of options, and I'm exploring those right now. Right now, and I'll get out and I'll show you, we're at the corner of 13th and H Street in Lincoln, and like I said, the Capitol is just right over our shoulder here. We are going to go do a tour of the Capitol. Thought it'd be kind of fun to walk through. It's a neat building. So I have this spot. I have like 4 or 5 that I've pinned on Google Maps, and we're going to go explore those and explore the Capitol a little bit. Thanks for coming along. Hopefully this is a successful camp. We do have some threatening, thunderstorm-like activity today. We'll see how that plays in. Let's get this adventure started. We just got loaded up. I've got my still images camera. I am filming on a GoPro right now. I do have my phone just in case too, and maybe should I just use my phone to film in there? I don't know, trying to carry this little GoPro around. If it's worth it or not, I do like the stabilization of it. Let's hop out here real quick. I just want to show you the Capitol and where we are at. So as you can see, the Capitol's just over my shoulder here. I could probably stay here tonight if I needed to. Billy's is right across the street, and they're evidently closed today. But you can see the van here, and then there's the Capitol building. So kind of cool. Let's go explore Lincoln a little bit. I do apologize. I won't be able to do a ton of like setup shots with the tripod here. A lot of this is going to be handheld, and with us just kind of walking and talking a little bit. I just can't risk getting a camera stolen, leaving it to show me like pulling the van in, and I apologize in advance on that. But we're almost here on the corner. Let's go check out the Capitol building. I was trying to remember the last time I've been down to the Capitol, like just to go. I've been to the stadium for an Iowa football game when they play the Huskers here. It's not Husker Stadium. Right now it's Iowa Stadium. Anyway, last time I was here at the actual Capitol building, I believe it's been, God, it's gotta be like 10 years ago for firefighter, like legislative stuff. Oh, thank you. Well, we're just walking through here. I feel like I have to keep my voice down. Legislature evidently is in session right now. Oh wow, echoes. Stairs, that's what I was looking for. as you can see, this is a pretty cool building, and it's mine. I pay taxes here. Legislature is in session, and a lot of activity in here. Hopefully you can hear me. It creates a lot of echoes. And then there's also just a ton of people around with legislature in session to have all the lobbyists and all that going on. It's actually kind of cool. I've actually sat out on that floor in a little room off to the side, but on the floor. We were a guest for a state senator one time petitioning for firefighter rights. So this building has some cool memories for me. Let's explore a little bit more here.
To be clear, I believe your intentions with LB 316 are rooted in care and concern. But I wonder if this bill aimed at banning hemp-derived products in Nebraska may have...
Well, this is awesome. I did not know. I thought I was just going up to the 3rd floor. I didn't realize that this elevator goes all the way up. Look at this, folks. This is super cool. I didn't even know you could go all the way up there. I think I'm going up into the spire in the tower. We're going to the 14th floor. See what happens when this door opens. I'm about half scared. No joke, I did not know you could come up here and do this. This is so cool. I've never been up here before. Oh, all right, I can talk up here. Yeah, I've never been up here before. I'm looking out over the city of Lincoln right here. How cool is that? Wow, this is really neat. I'm seeing something new today. I always appreciate that. It's kind of neat. I can look down, I can see my vans right down there. You folks probably can't see that on this camera. I'm gonna get a different camera real quick, and I want to zoom in on that. But yeah, look at this. I'm up here on the top of the Capitol, on the 14th floor. Oh, this is so cool. Pretty cool building. Let's go out these doors here and explore the city.
Okay, okay. Cool. So I'll follow the gals fast and let them know we chatted, but yeah, we'll see how.
Well, no joke. That was actually a pretty cool visit to the Capitol, and turned out to be a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. It's a beautiful day in Lincoln. Blue sky with some white cumulus in there. I'm just gonna walk around here a little bit. I do have my spot I want to try for dinner tonight. We might do a drive-by on that. Actually, a walk-by. Let's just poke around Lincoln a little bit. Maybe we'll just do some music and drop in some still pictures. is 4 o'clock. Sorry, I'm sliding up here. I was kind of hoping the temperature would drop a little bit, but man, let's see. Well, it's saying 99. That's because the van's been sitting in the sun. But the reason I'm putting my seatbelt on and that I have the van running, we are gonna do just a quick little lap here in Lincoln. I have a couple of spots I just want to double check. I was a little surprised, and you never know until you get feet on the ground. A couple of the spots that I had kind of picked, it was just a little different neighborhood, a little rough, and just would not feel comfortable staying there overnight in a vehicle. So we're going to explore a couple more options. The one, I think my go-to move is going to be, and I can't get in there until 5 o'clock, but it's $3 and it's 5 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I'd have to get up at like 6:40 and get out, but it's $3 for overnight parking. And I'm off the street, and we're going to go down by there, but we're also going to check a couple other spots I just want to see. So let's go for a quick little driving tour of Nebraska's state capital. All right, well, let's get this turned down. Oh, let's open the windows up real quick. I'm gonna spin you folks around here real quick and show you where we're at. Let me get everything shut down. There we go. All right, here we are. Coming back. So this honestly is an option for me. This is free. I am right on the line of no parking anytime. I'm the first vehicle, which I like that. It's kind of a side street, kind of cool. We have the Capitol right in front of us. I don't know, we might just hang here a little bit, see how this feels. But this would be free, and I wouldn't have to worry about in the morning getting up. It's not too terribly sloped. So I was kind of thinking like right there, but all those apartments, there's a lot of windows on that side that could see me coming and going. And on this side, this is, it's a big office building, and they're all, and I can see the folks leaving, that's gonna be empty. So I could kind of come and go as I please on this side. I don't have to pay anything. I'm right next to the Capitol. I have to walk a little bit to get dinner tonight, but that's okay. I don't know, I think this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sit here a little bit. I might go for a little walk. I'll take you guys along, and let's get a little feel for where we're at here. Well, I'm just sitting here a second. I'm in the van, in my chair. It's weird, I have a hard time deciding what, like sitting device to go with in this spot. And I need to just kind of do what works best for me. I keep trying to like please everybody else, like, okay, make sure we can do this. Honestly, an office chair, some guy just walked right by the van. Had no idea. Yeah, I forget that I'm stealth camping. But sometimes an office chair like this is just so comfortable. I love being able to lean back and to swivel. So here's my dilemma. Not super level. I'm a little bit sloped down this way and actually sloped back. God, I just, that other side would be better. It would be in the shade more, and the slope would be right. We'd be facing the other way on this street. But I just don't know about all those apartments. I want to be able, I have my side window open right now, and then the two fronts. Oh, I got somebody else walking by. All right, I'm gonna cut for a minute. A lot of foot traffic right now. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I think legislature is just getting out. So that's all the foot traffic all of a sudden. which completely understandable. I just want to lay low here, and I don't know, this is a pretty good spot. Little traffic noise. Seems like stuff's just kind of moving though. I really appreciate right here looking and having an office building. I just want to be able to come and go a little bit, and I don't have to worry about people looking out windows seeing me. So this is my plan. I think I'm going to stay here for now, leave the van. I am going to walk down, and I have that $3 parking lot. I want to walk down at 5 o'clock, see what our situation is there, maybe hang out for a second. I'll definitely take my camera, and see, somebody else is coming. All right, we gotta cut. We are walking from where the van is right now. Sorry for the wind, it's bad. We're walking down to, what did I say, 16th and M? Yeah, something like that, 16th, to check that parking garage. It's after 5 o'clock right now. Actually, it's a parking lot. That's part of the problem too, having a van. You can't just pull into a garage. There's a bazillion garages here, and I could hide in there and sleep. No worries at all. Man, a bunch of YouTubers have done that. Wow, hear that wind. Not being able to fit in a parking garage isn't gonna work. Capitol behind me, kind of cool. And we're just working our way down to check out this parking lot. Oh, it's 14th, that's what it is. All right, I think I see the parking lot. Man, I think we might go for that. I'm gonna see what the steps are. We might move down here. It seems like there's more of a transient population down here, but also is in the shade, quieter. Probably lit up a little bit better. I think I'd be left alone more. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. I'm gonna have to download an app. I've been looking on Google Maps quite a bit, and there's these spots, and I don't want to point too much, but right over here that run along the edge of the parking place, and I could just back into that last one, and we would be here for the night. I've got the Capitol right there. I'd be backed in the shade here. Yeah, I think we're gonna move. Let's do that. Feel less likely to get busted in here. Way quieter, pay $3. I'm off a street. Yeah, let's do it. Let's move down. Well, we've almost made it back to the van. It has been, I think it was like a little over, I don't know, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile down there, 3/4 of a mile back. Taking about 15, 18 minutes. But it's good to get some steps in. And folks, I hope you enjoy the camp. Something a little different. It makes it fun for me. I like to get out and explore and do this stuff. As much as I'd love to be sitting around a fire tonight, I don't know that I'd be able. The wind is blowing so hard. We have another round of storms coming in. I can see the anvil building. But I'm looking forward to some photography downtown. I just thought about that. I'm like, hey, when it starts getting dark down here, this is gonna be kind of neat, being able to do a little photo walk. All right, back to the van, jump in, we're gonna drive down to that location. We're gonna stay there tonight. There's nobody. Here. What are you doing? Here. You want some? All right, folks, we are locked and loaded. And it was kind of surprising to me. I'm gonna pull up a chair real quick. Hopefully you can see me okay. I have to kind of keep it dark in here. There we go. How's that? Is that better? It was interesting to me, my app from Omaha is the same company, Park and Go. So it was kind of cool, had all my information in it. So it took 2 seconds. I have to be out of here by 0700 tomorrow morning. We'll make sure and set a couple of alarms. I don't want to screw that up and get towed while I'm sleeping in here. I feel better about this spot by 1000%. I'm in the shade here, and it's way quieter. It's actually really quiet. Over there, like, what street did I say I was on? 16th, and man, that thing was moving, and it was right in front of me. And I also was a little leery of just sleeping in front of the Capitol like that. I don't want to set myself up for failure, and I don't want to take, this is my big thing, I don't want to take time away from an officer of the law to have to mess with my dumb butt because I'm trying to film a video. They have more important things to do than worry about a white van. So that's, I mean, I could be as sensational as possible, and you know, my buddies are like, hey, pull your van up and park it on the Capitol steps, you know? I don't want to take up any law enforcement officers' time. I have people very close to me in law enforcement field. No way would I ever want to inconvenience them while they have important stuff to do. We're just gonna chill here. I think we're okay for the night. I think we shouldn't be bothered unless like an attendant figures out that I'm in here. But we'll see how that goes, and we'll play it out. It's kind of interesting. There's people literally sleeping on the street, about half a block down in the alley. I am also sleeping in the street, so that's going to be my plea defense. We're going to hang out just for a minute, just kind of get settled in, stay quiet for a second, and then I'm going to show you folks where we're parked at here. It is super warm in here right now. What is that showing? Yeah, 87 degrees. So I'm just trying to stay in the breeze. I have this window open and then both these windows on this side open. But I just have to watch my talking when I'm in here. It's funny, a couple buddies are like, oh yeah, you have to like whisper and stuff. I'm like, no, you like legitimately have to kind of whisper sometimes. You don't want to draw any attention to this vehicle. I already draw enough attention. All right, whew, man, it's warm in here. Sorry, I keep hearing stuff right behind me. All right, see you in a minute. Well, we'll see if we can pull this off. We're in a pretty cool spot. I like that I kind of found a little loophole in the parking down here, but this lot is at 14th and N Street in Lincoln, and it's called a sharp lot. So if you want to skirt the system, and that's one of those deals too, like a lot of artists and stuff that don't play Omaha will play Lincoln. Man, we could stay down here. My wife and I could go to a concert and stay down here overnight for $3. This seems like this might be a pretty cool option if we can make it through the night. Right now I'm just going on a little bit of a walk. I just want to get out of the van a little bit. I want to just walk by where we're going to do dinner tonight. I'm not going to show that. Hold on, I got to get out of the sun. Whew, there we go. I'm not going to show that right now. When we go in there to eat, I will show you our restaurant. Yeah, so right now, van's just over my shoulder here in this parking lot. Seems really quiet back in this corner, so I like that I'm not on a street. I don't have to worry about getting hit. Well, I mean, a drunk driver still could hit me in there, but I'm not on a street. I do get that though, right? Oh yes. All right, let's go walk around a little bit. light looks cool, doesn't it? Man, fingers crossed we can make it through the night in our spot. If we get kicked out of there, all we're gonna do, we're gonna jump on I-80 and we're gonna head east and stay at a rest area for the rest of the night. But I really don't wanna do that. I really don't wanna get busted. It's kinda cool staying here, right? Oh wow, it's flashing up on top. That's awesome. All right, so we just walked. Probably still see the Capitol just over my shoulder, over that building. We just walked up there to get some pictures and have some really good light. And I'm just walking back. I'm walking down on 14th Street. And over my left shoulder will be the van. The only thing I don't like, there's just one other car in this great big parking lot. Can you folks see the van there? There it is. We are stealth camping tonight in the not dull lot, the sharp lot. Yes. But right now, we're gonna go get some food. The only thing also is I keep it pretty dark and quiet, and you'd have to like kind of watch for a while to figure out if anybody was in there. But let's go get some Alibaba.
Cool stuff. Can I get the what's the Z?
Z, gyro and fries.
Yeah. What is it? What is a gyro Z? Or is that just a normal?
Gyro lamb.
Okay. Yeah. No sauce and no cheese.
No cheese, no sauce.
Yeah, but onion and what
Onion, tomato.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, no sauce, no cheese.
Yeah. Please. Thank you.
No, I'll have the fries. Yeah, do you have like a Greek fry or something? Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, I'll have a soda.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you bet. Thank you. All right, folks. Cheers. We got some lemonade. I did grab some ketchup for the fries. I asked for like a Greek fry. And then this is what we got. I had him put a few jalapenos on there. I don't know if I'll eat all those or not. But that looks pretty good. I've never had this before. Oh, too much, too much. There we go. I've never had a gyro before. And he couldn't really understand what I was saying in there, so I think we got it all worked out with what how I wanted it. But let's dive in. Let's see how these fries. I asked for the Greek fry or
Not even that.
it's just kind of a bigger potato wedge. Is all it ends up being. Yeah, it's really good.
Very, very straight.
You folks see that? It's still got the skin on there. It's like just a really, really big potato wedge. I'll be honest, I kind of like it like that. Would be really good in camp too. I apologize, I had to put my glasses on, but let's.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot going on here. How do you folks eat this thing? This thing is huge. Wow. I've never had one of these before in my life. So I guess it's lamb. I went with lettuce, tomato, and onion. Here we go.
I think it's just a matter of he's like, nice, just not my kind.
Wow.
Thing didn't want, this is not my kind of guy.
I have never had one of those before. That was absolutely
I think
incredible.
he was just trying to
The flavoring that they use in the lamb. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Here's the lamb here, and yeah, I've never had a Mediterranean or Greek in my life, honestly. No joke. Never ordered one of these before in my life.
He can't challenge himself.
I'm 54 years old. I gotta live more. Holy cow, this is good.
Well,
Are these hard to make at home? Any of you folks, are you able to do this at home because it's lamb? Is that what makes it a challenge? I don't know, maybe pre-cooked or something? All right, I'm gonna get into this. Look at this thing. Holy cow. I'm stoked.
Party for the 4th of July thing.
All right, folks, we are walking back to the van. Dinner was really, really good. I wish I would have been more hungry. My eating schedule was off a little bit today. Might have cheated a little bit. Food was absolutely delicious. That lamb, I've never had that before. And hopefully folks can see me, but I am going to do a couple of pictures here, and I'll probably see you back at the van. A lot of people like following, watching, just gotta, I'll be honest, I kind of gotta watch my step a little bit down here and pay attention to what's going on behind me. All right, we're in. Hopefully nobody saw us. Trying to lay low here. Locked up. Good morning, folks. We made it through the night. It is 6:50 a.m. and all I'm gonna do is pull forward about 20 feet, pull out onto the street. Hopefully you can see me. There we go. Pull out onto the street and just park out there for a minute. Pay for an hour out there. Might even crawl back into bed for a second. Who knows? All right, but we gotta be out of this parking lot by 7 a.m. So I have 8 minutes and I need to get all this stuff down. Got my phone so we can pay for parking. We do have, turn those down. It was so hot yesterday. Already this morning, there's 2 cars here. One right here, one here. So like I said, all we're gonna do is just pull out down here. So we might just go down the street a little bit and park out on the street for an hour. Folks, we made it through the night. Oh, here, there's the Capitol. This honestly, besides the trash truck, it's kind of nice. I can talk normal again. But besides the trash truck at 6:30 this morning, that was really the only noise. Pull-in spot, I want like a parallel park spot. All right, perfect. Let's turn this. Cool, I think I just need to pay for this. Right, I just went out there and it says free parking. So all we're gonna do this morning is drop this down like so. Cool, I'm gonna lay down just for a minute longer. It says free parking right there. We're in a good little spot here, it's pretty quiet. Actually, I'm just gonna lay back down for a little bit. Try and catch maybe just another half hour or so. All right, I'll see you after that. Well, good morning a second time. I did actually fall back asleep for a minute. I'm gonna get out here in a second. Oh, show you where we're parked at. Slept better over here just in that last hour than I did overnight. I have a hard time sleeping when I know I have to be out of an area. It messes with me. I like am sleeping and worried about. So anyway, since I moved over here and I don't have a set time that I have to be off this street, which we are definitely on the street over here, the amount of buses and stuff driving by has been quite a bit. But like I said, I did sleep better this last little hour than I did probably last night total. But let's hop out. I'll show you where we're at here. Yeah, so we just ended up crashing out right here. Ooh, and now they are charging for parking. So when I pulled up, this said that it was free. And it must have just been at the wrong time. I wonder if 8 p.m. or sorry, I wonder if 8 a.m. that kicks in. Right down the street is the Cornhusker, I believe, Hotel. And where are we at? We are at the corner of... I can't see the signs because they're facing the wrong directions because of the one-way. We're like at 15th and M or something. Whew, needed this jacket. Just chilly enough. And that was one thing that did play in my favor, the temperature. It was about perfect for sleeping. That was nice. Used my fan a little bit just to drown out some noise, but sorry, let's get you guys a little closer if they can hear me, all right? Well, let's go. I'm gonna just stop probably at a local convenience store and get some coffee. And I think, folks, I'm just gonna wrap this one up. Thanks so much for coming along. We made it through a night in Lincoln, and interesting, like big city camping in a town that I don't know very well. We get over to Lincoln a little bit, but not very often, and it's been cool to explore. I got to go to the top of the Capitol. I'd never done that before, and I hope you folks enjoyed coming along. But yeah, I think we're just gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna go get some coffee. We'll fade to a cool out. Everybody have a great week. Salute, take care, spay and neuter your pets. I love that. I don't know if we're gonna keep that in there or not, but I just like saying at the end. I think it's funny. All right, folks, we made it through a stealth camp episode in Lincoln, Nebraska. Love it. Got something else marked off my checklist. It's so weird talking to the camera and people in business suits walking by. All right, I'm out.